what's up? This is Theo here. In this video, we're going to do a quick video on a design pattern, which is called the factory method. Basically, the factory method in object-oriented programming is a way to sort of delegate instantiation of objects into what's known as a factory. So the example we're going to look at today is creating an organization factory that basically can hold a list of employees that implement an interface called iEmployee. We're going to be implementing this in TypeScript. So I'm going to go ahead and I have this class up indexed, or this file index.ts. The first I'm going to do is I'm going to create an interface called iEmployee. And basically all of the preceding classes are going to implement this with TypeScript. We're going to have a few methods on there. We're going to have getDepartment. And this is just going to actually return a method inside of this enum of department. And it's just going to be engineering, just engineering. We're going to have marketing, and we're going to have accounting. Okay, and we're just going to say it's going to be a department. We're going to have get salary. This is just going to return to us a number. And finally, we're going to have name, which is going to be the employee name. So this will be a string. And then we can say that's read only. And never mind, I got that wrong. Okay, so there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give an example, right? So we have an employee, and I'm going to say, hey, I'm a marketing manager, and we need it to abide by this contract. So we're going to say implements iEmployee, and you'll see right away we're getting an error. We're saying that it's not implementing the interface, so we can go ahead and implement these. And so we're going to say return department.marketing. Okay, salary, we're going to say our salary is 75,000, and name is going to be marketer1. Okay, that's our marketing manager. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do the software engineer, and this is going to be engineering. We're going to say 95,000, and we're going to say software engineer 1. And then finally, we're going to come up here and we're going to implement one for accounting manager. And this is going to change to accounting, and we'll just say that they make 80,000. And we're going to say accountant 1. All right, so now that we have our classes here, what we want to do now is make our organization factory, and this is going to sort of do the magic for us. So we're going to create a CTOR constructor, and this is going to give a name, a string, and then we're going to say this dot organization name is name, and let me just do this. I'm going to say make that private, get rid of the super, and then what we can do is create a getter for it. So let's do that. Get, and then we'll just say organization. We'll just say name, return this dot organization name. Okay, and finally we're going to add a method on here called add employees, and this will take a employee list, which is going to be an array of iEmployee. And what we want to do is say this dot employees equals this dot employees dot concat. Sorry, this dot employees dot concat employee list, and we'll add this property right here. We'll say private employees is going to be the list of iEmployee. And then finally, this is our factory. And so I'm going to create a new factory right here, and I'm going to say const HBC factory. That's just the name of my made-up company. Is a new organization factory, and the name is going to be HBC. And then if we peek into here, we can see that we have the name, but we can't directly access the employees. So I'm just going to log out, first of all, what our HBC factory is. And I'm going to run it right here, TS node, organization factory, organization name. And let's go ahead and add our employees here. Add employees, and we want to add our marketing manager, but we need to create a new instance of it. So what we'll do is we'll create a new marketing manager, a new software engineer, and a new accounting manager. Okay, and with that, we'll now log out again our HBC factory, and we'll see that this employees.concat. I think because I needed to initialize that. Yeah. So let's make sure that works. Cool. So we can sort of see that we have all of our different ones in here. But we shouldn't be able to access our employees. If you look at here, we'll see that property employees is private. So what we're going to do is we're just going to create a method here called find employee, and this is going to be name string. And then what we're going to do is say return this .employees.find employee, where employee.name equals name. And then finally, we're going to say we want to look at our software engineer. We'll say employee.find employee. And I guess I didn't give these guys names, so let me add in. Did I give them names? Oh yeah, I did. So I just hard coded them. But we just want to return one here called software engineer 1. We're going to run this, and what are we getting? Alright, I don't want to do that right now, but let me change this to filter and then add 0 and undefined software engineer 1. Let me see. Employees a filter, employees a let me just make sure I'm not crazy. Please. Let me see this employee 0 is marketing manager dot name undefined. Let me see, why is the name new software engineer name. Oh, you know what? I'll do it like this. Get name. I'll just change these out because this is a property, not a get name. And it's a string, and we'll return. Okay, let me add these to this method right here, and we'll say account1. And then we'll come back up here to our marketing manager, and we'll say marketer1. Okay, now let's run this one more time. Name does not, sorry, employee dot get name. And then, yeah, it's a little messy. I could refactor that, whatever, but so now we have our software engineer, and finally, if we're at this point, then we can build out the information about it. We can say, what's the department on here? And the department is engineering, right? You can say pretty much whatever you want. Get department. We can get our name, whatever. Yeah. So that's basically the general idea, is that we can just create these factories, and the factory itself sort of does all the work. It's almost a combination of, it looks like a little bit of an adapter, because as long as these